Welcome to Mars.
Absolutely. So, being the way that you grew up in Stockton, it being around you, you choosing not to be involved in the gang life, but it's still being there. I'm sure all the politics and everything um, were always around. They're probably a little bit stronger now that you're older and you're in different dimensions of politics. You got the young, the mid, and the older politics that you understand now. But how do you think the politics around Stockton and being in that area molded you into the type of person that you are today? Because everybody moves pretty different in Stockton.
Yeah, I mean, with me, I always understood the politics. That's why I never got into politics. Like, if it don't make sense, I can't be a part of it. And it's like I studied that shit. That's why I didn't get it. See, a lot of niggas got into politics for many reasons, but I feel like a lot of niggas got into politics because they didn't know how to be their own person. You feel me?
Expand on that. What do you mean? They were scared, so they needed.
Yeah, a lot of niggas is scared. They don't know how to. They either scared. They don't know how to make their own money. You know what I'm saying? Just different reasons. You feel me? Just like me today, I'm self-employed. I'm self-efficient. You feel me? People go to work because they don't want to have to get up and do for themselves every day. You feel me? Not no shade to nobody, but like I said, even with these gangs, a lot of niggas join these gangs because it was things that they lacking that they needed. You feel me? And that's why they joined this shit, not knowing all the pros and the cons that come with it. I weighed my pros and cons and decided not to be a part of politics. Do I know politics? Am I around it? I know all of it. You feel me? No shade to none of my niggas that's in it.
Right.
I'm just saying I made a conscious decision not to be a part of it because I felt like the cons outweighed the pros.
And also, you weren't scared into it. Some of the kids are scared into it.
And I've been to prison and still wasn't a part of politics. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I ain't no scary nigga. You can't go to prison and be on no scary shit. You feel me? A
Right.
nigga that's probably not a non-affiliate probably had just as much problems as niggas that's in it. You feel me?
Right. So what led you going to prison?
My first case was a robbery. Right, my dumb ass took a strike and all this shit, not really knowing, just trying to go home. Took a strike. I could have beat the case. Then my second case, bro, I went to the fucking mall, bought some shoes on my way through the mall. You know, JC Penney's right there. They got the t-shirts and shit set up. And I grabbed some t-shirts, throw them motherfuckers in my bag. When I walk out, that motherfucking security tackled me. And I'm thinking I'm finna go to jail. I'm 19 because I just did a year local in the county for the robbery and took the strike, which I could have beat, but the DA got me. I took a strike. I'm thinking I'm finna go to jail for a petty theft, bro. But since I had a strike, they sent me to prison for 32 months, 85%. You feel me?
Damn.
My first time going to prison was for petty theft, but you know it was for prior for my robbery. But initially, my controlling case was a petty theft, bro. First time going to prison. You know what I'm saying? And I went through a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? For the motherfucking t-shirts. But that shit learned me, though. I ain't gonna lie. Prison probably was the greatest experience for me. You feel me? Because I really seen. You know what I'm saying?
The greatest experience? You mean you learned the most?
No, that was the greatest experience.
Really, greatest experience.
Greatest experience for me, bro.
How could you say that going to prison was your greatest experience? Please expand on that one.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. It be times to this day when I get into little spaces, bro. When I put my brain back into sitting on that bunk. You feel me? I know niggas that go to jail, bro, be playing handball the first day. You feel me? Right in the plate, in the tournaments and everything like this. Like it ain't nothing, bro. That shit did something to me, bro. I never thought about losing nothing until I went to prison, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that really made shit a reality to me. You feel me?
Right,
like,
that's what I was saying. To me, it sounds, I mean, you're the one that went to prison, so I'm not putting words in your mouth, but it makes more sense for it to be that you learned a lot from prison, but that it was your best life experience?
I said it was my greatest.
God damn.
Bro, you gotta, okay, what's a great life experience for you?
Being in the military.
Being in the military, why?
Because I traveled a lot, and I got to see a lot of things that most adults don't ever see in their whole life. And I did that at 17, 18, 19, 20 years old.
Okay. So that was a positive experience for you, is what you could say?
1,000%.
I can say that being in prison was a positive experience for me because it changed me into the man I am today. I feel like if I didn't go to prison, I'd probably be really dead or really in prison for murder or something. And that was way worse than the petty theft. Like, it's crazy for me to say that I went to prison for petty theft, but it was times when I was thankful for being in jail for petty theft. You feel me?
Yeah, because you ain't got no real time.
Exactly.
I mean, not that, 32 months is a lot.
No, that's right, though. You feel me?
But some people don't got a number.
Like,
some people don't got a date.
They used to be like, bro, you ain't here for petty theft? I'm like, hey, I bet you wish you had a petty theft, because you got 3-4 more years ago, my boy, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, it sound funny, you feel me? Like, I'm here for petty theft, but you feel me? This was a little, you feel me, a little slap on the wrist for me to learn something, bro. It took you 7 years. They only gave me 32 months. You feel me? That's how I looked at it, you feel me? So that was a great experience for me, bro. Because it checked me every time, even when I'm out here to this
Yeah.
day. You feel me? That shit checked me like a
For
motherfucker,
sure.
bro.
And when I was in the military, I was in the Middle East. You know what I mean? So probably like the last 10 years, I've been dipping and dabbling in different shit, and I was all like, could I do that? And I was like, man, if I could do 6 months in the Middle East, I could do whatever the fuck.
Bro, you know what's so
Yeah,
crazy, bro?
like,
My mama, when I was like 17, my mama started seeing what direction I was going. She really wanted me to go to the Army or the Navy.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to do it because when you watch and they telling you what to do, do this, do that, whoa, right?
It's like that.
But look, I went to prison, which is damn near, I feel like was the same thing.
It's worse in prison.
And didn't get no money.
Right.
At least I could have went to the Army or something, got paid for it, you feel me?
I
Got
went
a
to
house. My sister went to the
I went to the Air Force, and the Air Force was dope, bro. It really was.
Oh God,
it was.
It's better than prison for sure.
For sure.
And you get paid. It's beneficial.
Definitely.
That's beneficial about prison besides the learning experience.